of tomorrow. Talking about that SPC stuff, all the level 1, level 2, all that. Let's talk to Ansley more about that.
Yeah, Ben. Well, we are in an SPC out risk today, but it's kind of been a while since we've seen one of those. So you may be thinking to yourself, hey, what does this actually mean? I think I need a little bit of a refresher on that. That's what we're going to do on this week's Weather IQ. Even though our SPC risk is pretty low today, we're still just going to talk about it and talk about all the categories that the Storm Prediction Center does outline for risks like the one we have for today. So what we're really going to say is first exactly, hey Ansley, what are you really talking about? I'm talking about these maps right here that Ben just showed you. We're talking about these categories that the Storm Prediction Center outlines for us, and it really gives us an idea of how strong weather moving into our area could be. So they do this by giving us 5 categories, and we're going to break them down one by one right now. So the first one is level 1, which we do have today across central Georgia. What this really means is just we have the chance for some isolated severe thunderstorms, but they're going to be limited in their strength and in their duration. Then we go up to a level 2. It's really the same story, but storms could be slightly stronger, but it's still not going to be very long-lived, and they'll be really isolated in nature. When we start talking about a high-end level 2, or we move our way up to a level 3, that's when our team starts talking about, okay, hey, maybe we need to have a weather impact alert day for this, because a level 3 means we have more widespread storms that will last a little bit longer and maybe a touch more intense too. Now, levels 4 and 5, those are the ones that have some particularly intense weather impacts with a wider impact. In a level 4, we'd likely see some more widespread, potentially severe weather with intense impacts, and for a level 5, again, it's the same story, but it's the highest level, so we'd expect the most intense impacts with the greatest coverage, and a level 5 also means that there's a high level of certainty that we would be seeing this type of weather. Now, luckily, that's not at all what we're dealing with today. We're in a level 1. Some areas are in a level 2, but we're really not seeing anything super impressive so far in what we're expecting to see tonight. And like Ben said a few minutes ago, we may actually see that get trimmed back as we head into the overnight hours. So that's why there's no official weather impact alert for today, but hopefully this gives you a little bit of a refresher of why the categories are that way, and it gives you a reminder next time we find ourselves in one. That's all I've got for your Weather IQ this week. I'm meteorologist Ansley Parker. Back to you, Lori.